Hi guys, Lindsay here with Storybook Family Farm. Um, this is definitely not the type of video that I wanted to make today. I had planned on actually just doing some garden stuff today, but my heart is very, very heavy. So I figured I would talk about it to try to help get my feelings out. Um, so this morning I got up like I normally do and went to go take care of the animals to let the birds out and to milk our goat and, just normal morning chores. Well, when I got to the door of the barn, um, I noticed a small pile of black feathers right outside of the door that had some blood on them. So I immediately assumed that there was something that had gotten into the coop. And when I went inside, I found feathers from another bird. They were like an orangish brownish color. Um, that were also bloodied and kind of strewn all over the place. So we, in the past, when we lived at Tracy's mom's house, there was at one point a coon had attacked some of our birds and had only killed a hen and a rooster in one night. But that was because they were sleeping outside of the coop. So here, everybody sleeps inside of the barn. But I'm guessing that there was a small, because there was a small crack, like a gap like this, probably about this wide, next to the door that we had ran the electric line out for the electric fence because we have a solar fencer. So, we have to have it someplace that has sun. So I was guessing that maybe it came through, whatever it was, came through in there. It had to have been something small um, because there isn't a big area, a big open area that like a raccoon could have gotten in. And plus we have baby chicks inside of a cage, and I think a raccoon would have just happily gone over to the cage that the chicks are in and just snatched them all out. um, but so we actually have 4 birds, 4 hens unaccounted for. So that was pretty devastating. It's not devastating just because of the loss of egg production, because they were good layers, but one of the ones, we had named her Linguini. She was one of the original chickens that we first got when we still lived in town. So she was one of our oldest birds. She was like 3.5 years old. So she is one that was taken away, and our like one of our most prized, happiest, loved chickens that we have. It was pretty much a mix of all of our favorite birds. Her name was Pipsma. She's also gone. She was just absolutely stunning. She was one that we always tried to, when somebody was hatching out eggs, we always tried to give give a bunch of Pipsma eggs to try to get her genetics back into it, because she was Tracy's favorite chicken, mixed with our favorite rooster, mixed with another one of my favorite hen. So it was basically just everybody's favorites all combined into one bird. So yeah, it was very sad that she was gone. And then we lost 2 of our frizzle hens. Um, so that was really sad. One of the ones, we had thought that we had lost her like last week, but then she reappeared. Um, some of our chickens are kind of crazy and kind of feral, and one of the ones that we lost was actually one that was very crazy and very feral. Nighthawk, you couldn't even touch her, you couldn't go near her. So it wasn't that sad that we lost her. Um, I mean, we don't even know for sure if she is lost. We assume that Nighthawk is gone. Um, but like I said, we had thought that we lost her for like a week and then she reappeared. Might be some sort of pet cemetery type of thing. I'm not sure. But anyways, so we did a chicken count, and we are for sure missing Pipsma, Henny Penny, and Linguini, and those 3 were very, very friendly birds, and we're really, really bummed out about it. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking like it's just a chicken, like get over it, but it's not. Like to us, all of our livestock has names and has personality, and that's part of why we farm, is so that way we can pour our hearts and our souls into all of the birds and all of our animals and everything that we do. You know, we're not kidding whenever we tell people that everything we do is done with love. Like we love this lifestyle more than most people would ever be able to understand. And to us, like our livestock, it's not just livestock. Like they are our companions, they're our friends, they're what makes this whole thing possible. It's not just because they're giving us eggs, they also give us manure, they also give us companionship and entertainment. um, and when things are really tough emotionally too, just the simple routine of having to get yourself up and take care of something else. Like I struggle a lot with like depression and things of that nature, especially in the wintertime, because I can't go outside. Like I'm outside constantly when it's nice out. And like, especially when we lived in town, like the birds helped me a lot through my depression, because it was something that was forcing me to constantly get up and to go out and to take care of something other than myself. And honestly, the birds really helped bring me out of a dark place. And when things are really tough for me, I actually usually go to the chicken coop to cry. Like, I know that that sounds silly, but they just, I don't know, they just have a calming presence about them. And you can cry around the chickens, and it's kind of hard to stay crying for very long, because they usually do something goofy or ridiculous to get your attention, or they just start pecking at you because they want you to give them treats. So it just, I don't know, birds have a very special place in my heart. But yeah, so today I have worked on trying to reinforce the barn area to make it so that way nothing can get in and get any more chickens. It's really bizarre, because like, we have some chickens that are much more prone to being attacked by things, like all of our Sokies. They can't fly at all. Like, they're just basically victims waiting to happen. And none of them were harmed. None of the little chicks were harmed. It's very bizarre, the ones that were harmed. So we're thinking that maybe because they were more friendly, maybe when something picked them up or something, then they didn't panic at first. I don't know. It's just sad. But that's enough of that. So if you guys are enjoying our content, please give our videos a thumbs up, share it on social media, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel to help us grow. We greatly appreciate every subscription that we get. It means a lot to us to be able to touch the hearts of other people, even when I have to make sad videos like this. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.